Hello and welcome to my Balanced Literacy e-unit. This unit takes a balanced literacy approach to help support emergent readers. My theme for my e-unit is the ocean and marine life. I feel that this kind of theme can really teach younger students about the area we live in, and we could take advantage of all kinds of themes relating to water when it comes to lesson plans. Marine life and body of water both have so much that you could teach about, ranging from bodies of water like rivers, oceans, beaches, and brooks. Then marine life has a lot of animals that interest young students, such as dolphins, whales, jellyfish, and so on. This unit is based around children in 1st or 2nd grade, but obviously can be accommodated for other students of other ages as well. In my unit, students will be using the language functions of analyzing and comparing as well as describing. So we start off with the home page, which has my related literature tab, which is where we're going to start. In this tab, this is my collection of books that relate to my theme of the ocean. I've included a variety of book variations, such as Follow the Water from Brook to Ocean, as well as other books to accommodate English language learners and other emergent readers. One of the books in particular is Hello Ocean, or Hola Mar. Next, under the Home tab, we have Guided Reading. This plan is specifically for the book If I Were a Fish. In this lesson, students will take the time to learn about character traits, asking them to write about and compare dolphins to other animals. This will help students to understand and learn about and compare and contrast webs, as well as other informational instructive strategies. Then, with a writing prompt, students will write a small paragraph or essay, depending on age range, and tell what is different about dolphins from other animals, further supporting their learning in comparing and contrasting. At the same time, this helps students to be able to put this kind of information into essays and paragraphs, collecting their thoughts and strengthening their vocabulary. They also draw certain scenes out after some research, incorporating not only reading, but art and science as well. This lesson as a whole has discourse when they share with their partners in tables, as well as syntax because of the web and writing prompt. So I attached my whole lesson plan right here, and you can easily browse as you look through the e-unit. Next, under the Home tab, we have Shared Reading. So the book that we're using is called Ocean. Peek through picture book. And first, we have the first focus, phonics. With my book, if I wanted to teach these certain sight words while also making use of my ocean book, I would write the words on cutout paper shaped like fish, waves, sharks, turtles, etc. Children learn best visually, and I think that this will also help their memory at the same time in the form of a fun game. This activity is great because it is completely customizable and can work for just about anything that could be paired. Moving on, after that, we have Focus 2, Word Families. The phonics rule for this book will be identifying consonant blends. Students identify consonant sounds, match letters to sounds, and substitute sounds in words. A fun way to visualize consonant blends could be by laminating a picture cutout of a blender, seen here, and also laminating different fruits to quote-unquote put in the blender. You could write on a whiteboard a bunch of word endings that would go with the consonant blends and have students come up and make words by putting the fruit in the laminated word endings in the blender. Moving on, we have Focus 3, Structural Analysis. I'm using inflectional endings for this focus. For the focus, students will make paper chain crafts to tie words together with their inflectional endings. This is a nice way to let students visualize how each word connects together with their endings. And lastly, we have Focus 4, which is vocabulary. For this focus, students would brainstorm as a class words that they would like to know more about. Doing this allows a natural sense of curiosity to form while students get involved in picking out their vocabulary words. With this brainstorm, we will then go back into the book to see if we can figure out the words through context clues first, and if not, then I would allow the students to do further research into the words that they chose. Seen here, this is an example. And lastly, we have the ebook, which I have written. And there's a little link right here, so I will read it. It is called Orchid Gets a New Name, and I will read it. Okay. Orchid was shy, drifting along as she swam. She just wanted to make friends, but everyone was afraid of her. Orchid knew it was because she was bigger than everyone else. She is what is known as a killer whale. Orchid had tried making friends, but when they heard what she was, they swam away in fear. Orchid swam past many schools of fish, following her killer whale family. Orchid tried talking to the fish as she passed by. "Would any of you like to be my friend?" she clicked questioningly. From far away, Orchid saw someone approach her slowly. Once Orchid saw that this new marine animal wasn't passing by her, she quickly swam up to them. It was a dolphin. Orchid saw that the dolphin wasn't running away like everyone else does. "Hello, my name is Orchid," Orchid clicked, happiness radiating off of her. The dolphin smiled back. "Hello, I'm Tersio." "Wow, you're the first animal to not be afraid of me around here," Orchid clicked, surprised. "Why would I be afraid of you?" Tersio questioned, swimming alongside her. "People know I'm a killer whale, and they get afraid of me," Orchid explained. "A name?" Orchid was confused on how... Oh, hold on. "Well, don't worry," Tersio said, swimming a little faster. "I'll be your friend, and since we're friends, I'll help you and your reputation." "What?" Orchid questioned. "How would you do that?" "Easy," Tersio clicked happily. "You just need to be known as something other than a killer whale. You need a new name." "A name?" Orchid was confused on how that would work, but knew she had to give it a try. "I'm okay with it, but what would the name be?" "Let's see." Tersio thinks about it, then clicks loudly. "Well, your name is Orchid. What about being known as an orca?" "Orca." Orchid thought about it, and hoped that it would change how others saw her. "I like it." With the help of Tersio, Orchid was then introduced no more as a killer whale, but as an orca. Tersio helped spread the word, and soon enough, the part of the ocean Tersio and Orchid knew as home were not afraid of Orchid anymore. Finn. So as you can see, by going back, through my ebook, I integrated many ways to help emergent readers through repetition and phonograms. And with that comes the end of the e-literacy unit. Thank you so much for visiting the code.